So does SEO still matter? Is it still a thing? There's always people writing articles about SEO is dead. SEO doesn't matter anymore. But look at this, 71% of clicks go to these first two areas on Google. Now, what's interesting here is there's no ads here, but even if there were ads, they wouldn't be getting the majority of the clicks. The majority of the clicks go to what we call the Google 3-pack, or the first two organic results in Google. This is where most people are clicking nowadays. When it comes to mobile devices, these numbers are a little bit higher. Most people looking for something like this, Window Treatments Memphis, on a mobile device are going to make their decision from this 3-pack. It's very likely that they won't even go to the organic results, that they will actually make their decision straight from the 3-pack. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit, but very interesting that many clicks go to just that one little area. Now, if we were to do some research on something, let me switch over to a different screen here, open up a new tab. Now, can you guys see my browser? This is a tool called Ahrefs. Okay, thank you, Jody. So one thing I can do, this is a really cool tool for SEO research. So one thing I could do is go here and type in something like window treatments. The term window treatments across the web is currently searched for 50,000 times per month. Now that's across the globe. Out of that, I'm sorry, that's across just the US. The US, 50,000 searches per month. And then we've got the UK, Canada with a couple searches here. But I mean, if you had a piece of that pie, you'd probably be doing all right, right? There's also other ways that people search for things. It's not that every single person types in the same thing, right? Not everybody types window treatments and then some sort of typical geo modifier like a city near them or something, or a zip code or something. People could also do window treatments near me. There's another 11,000 searches per month. Kitchen window treatments, bathroom window treatments, modern window treatments. There are a lot of different ways people could potentially search for a business, you know, in the window treatment category, if you will. So that's just that one term. If we look at window coverings, there's another 21,000 searches. Door window coverings, temporary, that's interesting. Front door window coverings. You can see there are a lot of ways that people could find you. And I only searched for really 2 of the different ones. There are literally millions of ways that people could find a business like this. Now, one thing we can do is if we click on one of these, sometimes it gives us, oh, I'm looking at the same screen here. Here we go. Questions that people may ask. How many window coverings? What are window coverings? Best window coverings for sliding glass doors. So there are a lot of different ways that people are searching for window coverings, window treatments. If we put in awnings here, awnings volume, let's let it load in here. So global volume, 75,000 searches a month. In the US, 34,000 searches per month for that for that term. This one's interesting. Look at the summer versus winter kind of searches here over the course of time. Pretty interesting. Emilio said, is this different than SEMrush? So this is Ahrefs, which is basically a competitor of SEMrush. Both tools do basically the same thing. So 34,000 searches a month on the awning side. Lots of potential out there, right? I mean, so there's a lot of ways that you can potentially get people to your website. And like I said, that's just a couple of the hundreds, if not millions, of ways that people can find you. So yes, SEO definitely still matters. So this is a screenshot from one of our clients. And this is from Google Analytics. And what we do here is we go to how acquisition is, how are we getting traffic to this website? And we look at the source/medium. In this case, 26% of their visitors are coming from Google Organic. It is the number one giver of traffic. Number two is direct. That means people typed in their URL. This is only 20% because they're running TV and radio ads. If it were not that high, if they were not running those ads and driving people to their website like that, that number would be a lot lower. Number three is Facebook, specifically m.Facebook, which is mobile traffic. Google cost per click. This is Google Ads. And then in this case, they're running some video ads also at Spectrum. But number one source is Google Organic. The other thing that's interesting here is if you look at the average session duration, or how long somebody is spending on their website, depending on which source they come from, you can see that Google Organic, almost 2 minutes on their site. And that is the winner in the top 5 here. Minute 28 for people typing in direct. Again, that's their TV and radio type ads. Facebook, 15 seconds. Check that out. Not a lot of time there. Google cost per click, or Google Ads, a minute. And their video pre-roll ads, they're not sticking around at all. So pretty interesting where traffic is coming from, and depending on where that traffic comes from, how long the person engages with your business. Very, very interesting. If we stretch this out over time, now we can see that 61% of their traffic is coming from Google/organic, which is just crazy that it's that high. So obviously, yes, SEO still matters. You can't rely just on pay-per-click. Now, we're not anti-pay-per-click. Most of our clients run pay-per-click campaigns, but we want people to understand that Google ads, Facebook ads, things like that should really be a supplement to a well-running digital campaign, which includes SEO as the foundation of that. A lot of business owners are stuck just running pay-per-click ads, and that's fine, but you're stuck running those ads forever. And when you stop running those ads, the phone stops ringing, right? There's no long-term investment there. So that's why we push the SEO side of things, because it is a long-term investment. It takes a little while to get going, but once it does, it can really pay dividends.